shut down the government.
You are doing what Speaker Pelosi did, which is not answering the question. Do you think Kamala Harris is the best running mate for President Biden?
A few moments later.
It's just a simple question. Do you think Kamala Harris is the best running mate for President Biden? You've said she's excellent. That's farther than Speaker Pelosi went. But do you think she's the best? I'm not trying to throw anything into turmoil. I actually think it's a pretty simple question. Do you think Kamala Harris is the best running mate for President Biden? Yes or no?
I mean, I don't know what else I can say other than she would be
yes.
an excellent running mate and an excellent vice president. I don't know whether President Biden has named his running mate. We're going to a convention next summer. It's a year away from now, and we're going to go through that process. So,
I mean, you say I don't know why you can say. The answer is you could say yes. You could say yes. I think Kamala Harris is the best vice president and the best running mate for President Biden. That's the answer you could be giving right now. Yes, she is.
So I've not seen any public opinion polling. You might be a stronger vice presidential running mate than her or me or anybody else. I don't know who else, if you're talking about the polling, but I will tell you as a matter of substance and public policy, she'd be an excellent choice.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have to do a continuation of the meltdown that is happening from the woke black activists and the Kamala stands over this idea that the Democrat Party is going to abandon Kamala Harris, because it seems as if Democrats are hiding some type of secret when it comes to Kamala. Anytime one of them is pressed on whether or not Kamala is going to be on the 2024 Democrat ticket with Joe Biden, or if they believe that she should be on the ticket, they have a deer in the headlights moment, as if they really don't want to answer the question. They're avoiding answer the question and not giving an endorsement of Kamala Harris for whatever reason. Okay. And this is pissing off the woke activists and the Kamala stands, because they feel like Kamala Harris is entitled to be on the ticket because she is a black woman. Okay. And they are super pissed off and upset about some of these rumors that Kamala could be dropped from the Democrat ticket in 2024.
To all you delusional, stupid racists still in the year of our Beyonce 2023 writing articles about how Vice President Kamala Harris should be kicked off the ticket, you need to lay off the crack. The white is white crack. Because it's never going to happen. I've been telling y'all that for years when y'all been trying it, that she was never going to be kicked off the ticket. Number one, there's no substantive policy reason for her to be kicked off the ticket. She's actually been very successful in her portfolio. Number two, there's no mother data to suggest that she's a drag on the ticket or that people want her replaced. The data says that she's the number one pick for the VP. The data says that a majority of people think that she should continue on as VP. The data says that she has very high favorables within the Democratic Party. People who actually vote for presidents and vice presidents. The idea that she needs to be replaced by somebody who to make voters more comfortable. What's more comfortable than 80-something million votes that got her ass in the mother White House to begin with? Hello? I remember when all y'all could say, oh, don't pick a black woman. A black woman ain't gonna win as VP. And guess what? She won. People were so motherfucking comfortable with a white woman as the VP. Why haven't any of those white women tickets won? Why haven't anybody selected the white woman to be president? Why didn't anybody vote for the white woman who was running against Joe Biden when his ass was over in 2020? If y'all wanted a white woman in the White House, y'all should have voted for her. Now you got a black woman, and she's going to return as a two-term vice president of the United States to deal with a cope. Whatever it is that you got to mother, because she ain't going nowhere. Point blank and the mother period, bitch.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. According to the bourgeoisie blacks, right? This is what they call them, right? The liberal Democrat Party stompers, right? The black people that claim they're independent, but they're actually, Democrat Party voters, right? They're progressives who vote for Democrat. Anyways, if you don't support Kamala as VP, or you are participating in speculation that she could be removed, then you're racist, right? You're racist. You off that Hunter Biden, because apparently black people love Kamala Harris so much.
As a Californian, how proud are you of Kamala Harris?
All she does is laugh. What has she done for my community?
I don't know who that is.
Do you like her laugh?
It's kind of annoying.
What about Kamala Harris?
I haven't heard very much from her.
Kamala Harris loves her electric buses.
We don't need that, Kamala.
She loves a lot of things. She don't love her people.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Not exactly a ringing endorsement from black people on the street of Kamala Harris, okay? Despite the propaganda from the bourgeoisie blacks of the Democrat Party that want to make you believe that black people actually support Kamala, okay? I'm not sure if that's the case. I don't think that black people are rocking with Kamala like that, okay? But that doesn't stop these people from coming out here and essentially trying to trash black people who aren't supportive of Kamala. And in fact, they're thinking about voting for Trump, right? And that's exactly what this guy right here, Jason Lee, is going to do, who's a woke LGBTQ activist, okay? He is the founder of The Neighborhood, which is like some Instagram page that shows off like degeneracy in the black community, basically, glorifies it, okay? But yeah, this guy is upset, okay? And he is going to basically go off on black people for not supporting Kamala enough. So let's get into it.
What up, everybody? It's me, Jason. Look, this past weekend, I went to the vice president's house for the hip hop 50th anniversary hip hop party at her house. And I took this picture. You've seen it, but it wasn't the picture that I want to talk to you about. It's the video that's been seen around the world that I took. This video right here, if you've seen it.
Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but Kamala, right, in some of these recent pictures and videos of her, she looks like she's aging, right? She looks like she's aging. And I think she needs some help in order to reduce how obvious it is that she is getting up there in age. And that is why the sponsor of this video is BioTrust. Have you ever wondered why our skin might look leathery as we age? That's because our bodies slowly stop producing the most important nutrient for our skin health, collagen. The result is our skin begins to get a tougher, thicker, and more worn appearance. This can be as noticeable as 10% per decade because that is the rate at which our body stops producing collagen. That is why tens of thousands are turning to this amazing new substance to replenish this diminishing but vital protein. And that is why I love this ageless multi-collagen by BioTrust. It uses the top 5 critically important types of collagen to support skin elasticity, hydration, and bring back that youthful glow. The best part is that it tastes better and is more effective than alternatives such as bone broth. Plus, it is easy to blend into your favorite drink of choice. Most importantly, you can save 53% for this month only. Plus, for a limited time, you'll receive free gifts such as free shipping, a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, free VIP live fitness and health coaching for life, and a free ebook titled The 14 Foods for Amazing Skin. All at no extra cost to you. Go to healthwithpatriot.com. That's healthwithpatriot.com. Or click the link in the description down below before this once-in-a-lifetime deal sells out.
Okay, so there's that video. Now, I shared that video of the vice president. I took that video of the vice president, and I posted it in a way that everybody would still not give me credit because I didn't want the credit. What I wanted was for the world to see it, and 20 million views later, it's clear that you have.
So you wanted to see Kamala Harris pretending to be black, right? That was the point. Because these people, right, these Kamala stans, okay, they know that, again, people in the black community don't feel like Kamala Harris is authentically black. Now, I'm not sure if that's necessarily fair to Kamala, okay, but I'm just saying that's how a lot of people feel, okay? That's how people view her, okay? Again, whether it's fair or unfair, they know. And that is why Kamala tries so hard to try to prove how black she is, okay? She's having a hip-hop party for her 50th birthday, okay, with all, again, the black bourgeoisie, okay, the rich, liberal black influencers, right, that, basically try to get black people to vote Democrat. This is what she's trying to do, okay? This is her game plan here, right? Because, again, we're coming up in 2024, so these people coming out the woodwork, and they are standing for her because they see the writings on the wall in regards to the fact that because of the economy, people don't really give a damn about Kamala's skin color or her alleged vagina, right? They actually really care more about the state of the country, and the state of the country is not good. So these people are really feeling the heat here to get black people in line.
I've been looking at all the comments over the last couple of days of everybody that's had stuff to say, from white folks to Republicans to black people to white people, about what black people should feel about it. I've been looking at all the comments, and my only question is, why do y'all hate her so much?
You see what I'm saying? They think that we hate her. I don't necessarily know if Kamala is hated. I just think that she's disliked. I just don't think she's a likable person, right? I mean, she wasn't likable in the Democrat primary when she ran for president, and she's just still not likable now. I mean, it is what it is.
Why do y'all hate her so much? What has Kamala Harris done to you that's made you hate her so much? She grew up in Oakland, California, which is not an easy city to grow up in, as a mixed biracial child, which I could tell you as a mixed breed, it ain't easy. She became an attorney. She became a female attorney general in California, working under a Republican administration. She then went on to become a state senator that we all love because she was in their ass about stuff over there on the Hill, and then got elected as the first female and the first black female vice president of the United States. And somehow she ain't shit. She ain't shit. She locked up all the black men in California. Really? When I read, she's doing nothing for the culture. She's doing nothing for black people. Really? She's bad for the White House. She's taking us backwards. We're gonna vote for Trump. Okay. Really?
Yeah, really, really. Again, people like this guy right here, they really do believe in their head that black people are supposed to vote for Democrats simply because Democrats have a black person on the ticket, right? They're not supposed to pay attention to the state of the economy. They're not supposed to pay attention to the crime that's going on in their neighborhoods. They're not supposed to pay attention to the border. They're not supposed to pay attention to all the money they were sending to Ukraine. They're not supposed to pay attention to any of that stuff. The only thing you're supposed to pay attention to is Kamala's skin color and her vagina, right? That's it, right? That's the only thing they want you to care about. And they really do think that just because she's a black woman, that you're supposed to line up and vote for her, even though people are saying from a just objective perspective, like tangibly, hey, I don't feel like she has done anything good for me, okay? But again, the influencers have a problem with it.
One. Y'all don't want to eradicate the police department for people giving tickets to you for speeding in a 25-mile zone. You don't get mad at the police, you get mad at the lawmaker, because the police didn't make the law that says you can't drive faster in that area. Yet, as Attorney General, for enforcing the 3 strikes law that was created by Pete Wilson, who was a white racist in California, makes her the bad guy? Half of y'all that talk about politics don't vote. The other half don't understand how the law works. And those of you that are talking about the 3 strikes law don't even live in California. So you don't even know how our laws work. Then you say she's not doing enough for the country. She's not the president. She's the vice president. But when you look at what the president is doing, he's done a lot for the country. He just ain't on TV every day talking about it.
Yeah, he's done a lot for the country. Yeah, again, these people, again, when you're rich, right? When you're rich and out of touch, this is how they feel, right? These are the only people, in my opinion, the elites, that can justify coming out here and voting for Biden. Normal, average, everyday Americans don't feel like the Biden administration is helping them out, right? They don't feel like Bidenomics is working for them, okay? The average American is spending $700 more per month than they were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, before Biden got elected. That's what actually really matters. Yes, Kamala is VP. Her power is limited, right? She really ain't got all that much to do with it. But I'm just saying, she's on the ticket. So therefore, she has to take some responsibility for the fact that her administration is enacting policies that people feel like are making their lives worse, right? No amount of propaganda and spinning it is going to change the fact that Democrats put trillions of dollars into the economy and help fuel this inflation crisis.
Why don't you know? Because their teams aren't communicating the best and we're not paying attention the most. But what I will say is that when I looked at all the commentary of Kamala's dancing at the White House, at the vice president's party, it really disappointed me. There was a lot of great comments, like Black Twitter, a lot of great comments, people saying Auntie Kamala, and this is the Kamala we want to see. And I've told the vice president, I've told her team, this is what people want to see.
This is what people want to see. Again, this is how stupid these people think you are. What these people think that people want to see is Kamala Harris dancing to hip hop, right? Kamala Harris pretending to be black, right? This is what they want to see. What they don't want to see is a great economy, a closed border, which, by the way, Kamala Harris was the border czar, right? Apparently, she quit. She resigned from that position, okay? It's a disaster. Illegals are invading black neighborhoods in Chicago, and you think that what people want to see is Kamala dancing to some hip-hop music? Right? No. They want to see illegals up out of their neighborhood. They want to see the border closed, okay? They want to see a better economy. They want to see the price of food, utilities to live come down. They want to see housing prices come down. That's what people want to see. They want to see tangible results that actually improve their lives, which is not what they're seeing under the Biden administration. But again, these people are so far removed from normal, regular, everyday people that, again, this is what they believe, right? They believe everything's great. You just don't know it because the messaging just hasn't been great, okay? Hey, this is what they're telling you, okay? You just don't see it because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're looking at, right? You're misinformed, okay? Don't believe your wallet, right? Don't believe the fact that you can literally buy less with your dollar, right, than you could a couple years ago. Don't believe that. It's all propaganda, right? Right-wing propaganda. Kamala's great. Look at her dancing to hip-hop music. This is how stupid they think black people are. They really believe that black people are the dumbest people in this country, and they tell you that almost on a daily basis. I'm just saying, as black people, we should be offended by this type of lecturing from these so-called influencers who all they do is want to line up and get people to vote Democrat with no tangible positive benefit. It's sad.
But it was the racist, white supremacist uprooting of hatred towards a black woman that I saw from the right, and the complicit behavior of sleep black folks who were participating in it that disappointed me. Now, as a black gay entrepreneur, when white people hate on me or tell me I'm not ready or not big enough or this or that or whatever, or they minimize who I am, it is what it is. I take it on the chin and I keep killing it. But when black hate happens, it hurts more. It hurts more when black people hate on you.
Yeah, so again, black people, we're not allowed to criticize each other, right? Constructive criticism, not allowed to do it, okay? Because Kamala's black, you're not allowed to say anything negative about her because she's black, right? Doesn't matter if her policies are hurting you. Don't say nothing about it because she's black. Amazing.
Black folks have an epidemic in its culture and community in the United States that we need to understand, and that is the inferiority complex to white people and whiteness and self-hate in the black community.
Wow. I don't think that black people feel inferior to white people. I don't. Maybe woke activists like this guy feel that way, but speak for yourself, bro. I don't feel inferior. Okay, this is why I'm against affirmative action and handout specifically to black people reparations, because I don't think that black people are inferior. You people think that. That's why you want black people to get all types of handouts. But that, and again, here we go, right? If you disagree with progressives as a black person, then you hate yourself, right? You hate yourself. Again, as if your identity as a black person is tied to your political identity, right? If you're not progressive, if you're not far left, then you ain't black and you hate yourself. Again, these people.
Some of y'all niggas don't like Kamala Harris just simply because she's great.
Great at
Some
what?
of y'all niggas talk about you don't like her and don't support her, but you ain't done nothing to research her agenda or what she's doing. The white folks, when they saw her dancing at this party, it was only a 3.5-hour party, by the way, celebrating the global impact of hip hop during its 50th anniversary. The white folks say, why was the border czar partying with the rappers? And then black folks would have.
That's a good question. Why is she partying with rappers when the border's being overrun with illegals and they're being placed in black neighborhoods? If she care about black people so much, why the hell is she partying while there's a disaster at the border? I'm just saying that's a legitimate question.
Been saying if she didn't do it, why she ain't acknowledging black music and the impact it's had on culture? How is Kamala Harris the second most powerful person in the world, yet nothing she does is good enough?
So I want you guys to understand, she doesn't have anything to do with the Biden administration because she's powerless, right? According to these people. But she's also, at the same time, the second most powerful person in the world. Again, I'm trying to figure out which one is it, right? Either she has power or she doesn't. Please, again, make it make sense, okay? Apparently, she doesn't have that much power, but she's doing all these wonderful and great things, okay? I'm confused.
Nothing she does is good enough. Everything she does is bad to white folks. And sometimes what she does ain't good enough for blacks. I'm confused. Black people, you need to go look in the mirror and ask you, why do you hate us so much? Why do you hate each other so much? I've never hated on anybody. I may give an opinion. I may be critical of a person's performance or something. I can say I don't like a person, but I respect their work, or I respect their work, but don't like them. I know how to differentiate it, but at least I do my research and pay attention. What are you doing? How is it that the vice president dancing to Vibrant, how did that not make you say, damn, she's human? So let me go ahead and look into what she's doing so I can support her a little more.
Let me go ahead and vote for her because she's dancing to hip hop music. Yo, this gotta be a skit, bro. This can't be real, dog. This cannot be real. Listen to these people. They're literally telling you, you should vote for her because she dances to hip hop music. He has not substantiated any of all these wonderful things that Kamala's supposed to be doing. Hasn't said one. But apparently, because she dances to hip hop music, that's supposed to be enough for you as a black person to vote for her. This is embarrassing. They believe black people are stupid. They really believe that. If this don't convince you, I don't know what will, bro. I don't know.
Because those of you saying you don't like Kamala, those of you saying that you don't like Kamala and are going to vote for Trump mean that you don't care about gay rights, you don't care about trans rights, you don't care that they believe that Muslims, or at least Trump believed that Muslims were terrorists, you don't care that women shouldn't have the right to abortion, you don't care about voter rights, you don't care about none of that because you're...
Yeah, I personally don't, right? Because half of those things he's talking about are not actually Democrats fighting for rights. All those groups have their rights. Abortion, by the way, is not a right, but LGBTQ, Muslims, black, all those people, they all have their rights, okay? What they're fighting for is special privileges, okay? They're not fighting for any rights, okay? So yeah, no, I personally don't care, right?
A little $300 stimulus that Trump gave you was more important than supporting a black woman to be successful. I'm riding for Kamala. I'm asking all my supporters to do it, and I challenge anybody that don't like her to tell me why. Drop it below and let's argue.
She's terrible. She's terrible. That's why. Okay. She's terrible. And she's supported the Biden administration. Like, for example, Biden said that Kamala was the last person he talked to before he made the disastrous decision to withdraw from Afghanistan the way that he did, right? So the last person in the room was Kamala, right? Who signed off on his plan that was a disaster. Kamala Harris also supported all the stimulus packages, all the money that was spent by the Democrat Party that caused inflation, right? Again, these people, okay, they think that you can't dislike a black person or criticize a black person unless you're racist, okay? And if you're black, okay, and if you're black and you criticize a black Democrat, then you ain't really black, right? You're not black, okay? Again, it's just, it blows my mind, especially coming from a dude that's half white, right? That's the crazy part about it, right? But anyways, again, videos like this, they're telling you exactly what they think about you, okay? If you're black, these people think you're dumb as hell, okay? You're supposed to vote for Kamala because she dances to hip-hop music. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.